We're moving into week 4, and we're starting to see that the play clock change is starting to work a lot smoother. Um, Not a lot of issues. That we have had to take some clock down on the field, but it seems to be working a lot smoother. I'm hearing all positive comments from head coaches. They seem to like this change. They feel they have more time to get their plays in, and they like the change. So, and it seems to be working a lot better for us. I sent out a communication last week about the peer meeting that some of our referees have asked to be a part in, and that is simply as a referee, you're going to meet with the game day administrator if they ask you to, and the athletic trainer, and they're going to walk through their emergency response plan for that particular game. And you will be asked to sign that document just to state that you will be in on that meeting. But let me reiterate that that is their emergency response plan, and we're there to serve in any way we can as an officials. 3 weeks behind us now. Talk about some of the things that we've seen. I've seen some outstanding officiating, and I want to thank you for that. There are some opportunities, however, that we need to work on. I want to start with the wing officials. Wing officials, as you're trailing the play, and once the runner is down, find the spot, square off, and raise your arm. One of the things that I've seen that is that the wing officials they're angling off to where the runner is down. We want to go up the sideline, find that particular spot, raise our arm, and just be sharp in that particular mechanics. And raising our arm is critical, as we know that that's the indication that for the play clock operator to start his or her count and then start the particular clock. So that's one of the things that we need to focus on. Umpires. If you've got a penalty and you're on a 30 and it's a 15-yard penalty, know that you're going to the 45 or you're going to the 15 or it's half the distance. Know the yard mark, the yard line that you're going to. We do not walk off penalties. Now, if you've got a field that's not marked off very well, work that out with your referee and talk through, do what you have to do in that regard. But for the most part, our fields are marked off well enough that know where you're going. We don't walk off penalties as umpires. As a crew, we've had several ejections this year, and I've supported each and every one of them. Unfortunately, the student athlete did something that we had to eject him from the game, etc. However, one of the things that we can improve upon is, as a crew, when you see the players getting together, getting stripes between the players quicker. Now, I'm not talking about if a fight breaks out and we know that we're going to take names at that point. But before that, when the players are there talking or jawing with each other, they're actually will appreciate the stripes getting between the players. And that's one of the areas that we can continue to improve upon. Referees, continue to keep your crew engaged during pregame discussion. I've seen several templates that some referees are sending out a week in advance and discussion points for pregame for their crew, and I think that is outstanding. We're doing a good job in that regard, and I want to continue for us to continue to do so. Lastly, just want to reiterate that as officials, we're professionals at all times. One of the best life lessons I've learned from officiating is I've learned to respond versus react, and it's helped me in all walks of my life. And I know as wing officials, it's a tough job over there, but when that coach becomes emotional, we're not going to react with that same emotion. We're going to think through and we're going to respond. Now, part of that response may be a flag, but we're going to be professional on the sidelines, and if you have to get the referee involved in that conversation, please do so. Lastly, as we move into week 4, starting to cool down a little bit, which is good. There's nothing like Friday nights. Continue to look sharp and enjoy yourself out there. Have a good Friday night. Thanks.